guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. We have more exciting unveils. We're doing it here at my house because there's no auto shows, but we're gonna do it virtually because I wanna bring you the information first. Nissan is on this rampage of a renaissance, changing their vehicles up, introducing some new vehicles, and this time around, it is their largest SUV that's getting a makeover. It's the 2021 Nissan Armada. Some changes underneath the hood, definitely some changes to the interior and the exterior. So let's go ahead, without any further ado, let's dive in and check out the 2021 Nissan Armada. All right, guys, there it is. Side shot. I'm gonna start with some stills, but we have some B-roll video footage. So that is your 2021 Nissan Armada. Now remember, 2003 was the introduction of this supersized SUV from Nissan. And for 2021, we're going for a more rugged look. You're still gonna get that same great body on frame construction, but you'll notice right off the bat, all new grille, headlights, hood, front fenders, rear bumper, wheels, lots of changes to really make it fresh, make it new, and just give it a little bit different personality. Now, I think the thing that besides the exterior is definitely that interior. Look at that infotainment system. That's a 12.3-inch screen, which means that is the largest in its class. You're also gonna notice the higher level of materials, fit, and finish, which is definitely gonna bring this vehicle closer to its sister brand, the Infiniti QX80. Now, when we look at the steering wheel, you'll notice on the horn button, we have some nice stitch work. Loving what's going on in the center console there. Not a bunch of gloss black, which is good news, but definitely I think they really aligned it to have some of those updates that people are wanting. And when I say updates, what am I talking about? I'm talking about wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is standard on the 2021 Armada. And then for the first time, you're gonna have a system that is there to help you when trailering vehicles, whether it's a boat, whether it's a mobile trailer, whatever you're trying to pull, that's gonna give you that accessibility for different work that you're gonna be doing or different family transporting that you're gonna be doing. But up front, you'll notice in this footage that V-motion grille, that's gonna stay. So when we're looking at the outside, like I said, grille is changed, but it still has that V-motion shape. You're gonna get those updated headlights, which are standard LED headlights, LED taillights, and you have the availability for LED fog lights for those who choose to have that extra lighting capability. You're also gonna have the first Nissan. This is the first Nissan, if you look closely, that's the updated logo. So on the grille, on the tailgate, on the wheels, on the steering wheel, this is the first Nissan to have the new updated logo. And I really like the direction that they're going in. They really cleaned it up, made it 21st century. And I think that as new models come, especially that Nissan 400Z that we're waiting for, we're gonna definitely like those touches. Now, you are gonna get your standard roof rails, and these roof rails are capable of taking up to 200 pounds of weight. I am liking what's going on with the headlight design. Something a little different, something a little fresh. I'm glad that they did not go the same route as with the Rogue and had that split headlight design set up. But I think that it definitely keeps the look of what people love about the Armada, but definitely brings it to a new level. The side of it, it's interesting because obviously from the side, there's not a lot changed, but I think that with that flat roof and the nice flared fenders, it really gives it that muscular look that Nissan and I think a lot of people are looking for. There's that updated grille. Now, there's gonna be 7 different exterior colors to choose from. New acoustic glass, so you're gonna get acoustic windshield and side glass to help keep that interior a lot quieter. And then when you are looking at the interior, you're gonna have that 7-inch digital display in between the 2 analog gauges, that 12.3-inch. So now you could say, hey, I have my 12 inches in my Armada with this new setup that we have. You have, of course, your dual climate control. That's gonna be one of those things that a lot of people, when it comes to technology, I think you're gonna like what they're bringing with the wireless charging, definitely the wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You get Nissan standard, Nissan's door-to-door navigation system, 360 cameras, their whole suite of that safety shield 360 safety shield protection that's going to keep you and your family safe as you go from destination to destination. 8-passenger, of course, and when it comes to power, I know you're probably saying, well, Joe, I like the technology. I like having that nice room on the interior, being able to carry 8 people. What are we looking power-wise? Well, it's a no-brainer. What happened with the Nissan Titan is now happening with the Armada. So underneath that hood is going to be that 5.6 liter endurance V8. That's the fancy name that Nissan gives their V8. This now produces, just like the Titan, 400 horsepower, 413 pound-feet of torque. That makes it best in class for this style of SUV. It is standard rear-wheel drive, but you can also get available four-wheel drive. Of course, sticking around is going to be that 7-speed automatic. We can see right here that all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive setup going through the water. This is something that the vehicle, they want it to not only look rugged, but they also want it to do some rugged traveling if that's what your journey takes you. If you're going to go camping, if you're going out to that cabin in the middle of the woods, no fear with this new Armada because you're going to be able to get through just about anything. Now, when it comes to towing, you have best-in-class 8,500 pounds worth of towing capability. So like I said, that travel trailer, your boat, maybe you got a cool side-by-side, one of those Polaris side-by-side vehicles, it could all be towed with this new Armada. Now, when it comes to the technology with like gearing and stuff, so you're going to be able to get limited slip, either 2-wheel or 4-wheel drive. So limited slip on both. So that's going to help you get the power to the ground. Mpgs, that's going to be a little bit of a sore spot. And if we're going to zonk something when it comes to the driving of this vehicle, Mpgs, it's a little tough. 2-wheel drive, 14 in the city, 19 on the highway. But the great news is if you go 4-wheel drive, you're not really losing much. 13 in the city, 18 on the highway. You have that new, like I said, trail braking control system, which I think a lot of people who are towing with their Armada is going to fall in love with. On the interior, you have 9 cup holders. 9 cup holders, 4 bottle holders. So if you're going to 7-Eleven, you're getting the Slurpees, you're doing the Slurpee run, you got plenty of space to put all of these drinks for everybody who's going to be traveling with you. I like the addition of the optional digital rear view mirror. This is a lot of technology. Remember that started in other brands. It's now being spread throughout, and it's nice to see Nissan, especially with a larger vehicle like the Armada. I think you're going to really enjoy that digital rear view mirror out the back. Now, when looking at the front, I'm not 100% in love with the grille. It's like I understand they're going with that V-motion style. I would have liked to maybe seen some blacked out chrome rather than the shiny blingy stuff. I think that would sort of just give it a little bit more contemporary look. But definitely the lower bumper area, really like that large opening. The wheels, that multi-spoke dark metallic gray wheel looks super clean. But the more I look at it, even the side mirrors, I really think that a nice dark chrome would have been the way to go. So I am going to zonk the amount of chrome up front. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go too crazy with the zonks because I need to see it in person, obviously, to get the real flavor of it. But the interior, for me, I think is really that sweet spot. The way they did the infotainment system, yes, it's one of those iPad style extensions, but it doesn't look tacked on, which I like. It's when it looks tacked on with bubble gum and double-sided tape where really I start to lose my love for that infotainment system. But they did a really great job with that, and I think it was super smart. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You even have new updated available 8-inch monitors in the backs of the headrests for the front seats. So if you have those passengers that can annoy you on a trip, and you know who I'm talking about, yes, the kids that you produced, if they are sitting in that mid-row, now they could be entertained with new updated 8-inch screens. And the great news is maybe they're not super duper large, like a 24-inch monitor or something like that. They did a lot of work with the pixels and the graphics to really give even a better image on those screens as you're traveling down the road. And I really dig, like when you look at the footage of the center console, I really dig the way the passengers in the mid row can open it from their side. rather than saying, hey, can you give me a Twinkie, Mom? And then you got to go up and lift up the console. They can go and get their own freaking Twinkie so that they're not bothering you. And that's what's going to allow you to just be cool, calm, and collective as you're driving down the road in your 2021 Armada. But it's all these little touches that Nissan is working towards to really, like I said, bring their whole lineup closer to where it needs to be. And I know that when you park this next to an Infiniti QX80, there's going to be a little bit more crossover there, especially when it comes to the interior. I really think that they brought that level up to a new fit and finish that a lot of people are really going to like. So it's going to be interesting to see how people gravitate towards this updated, refresh, slightly redesigned Armada. Definitely when it comes to horsepower, they got you covered, and it's nice to have either rear-wheel drive or that four-wheel drive. But it's going to be interesting to see this in person. I can't wait to get my hands on it, and it's things like these that I like bringing to you. So if you want us to keep bringing these virtual unveils while we're in this situation where we can't get to the auto shows because there's no auto shows to get to, leave a comment in that comment section. Tell me what you're thinking about this Armada. I want to know what you think because I'm curious, and you know me, I'll be in that comment section to answer back. So definitely put your comments in that section. If you're new to the channel and you're saying to yourself, who is this guy? I'm liking it. Hit that subscribe button. I promise you, you'll want to come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Radies Rides family. If you want to help us keep making great content just for you, yes, you right there, click that link in the description. Get yourself some Radies Rides merch. Got to give it up to the production manager of the year, definitely the camera woman of the year, my wonderful wife Lori, setting up our little production studio here, bringing it to you, getting the lighting just perfect. Show her some love in the comment section. Thank you, Lori, for working so hard. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.